What's a unique example of a unique way that you actually acquired a property?
You know,
Your
there
most
was this house that was on a curve of a neighborhood that I was door knocking. At the time, I was like 1 foot in real estate agent, 1 foot in being a wholesaler, so I wasn't really sure which approach to go. It was a family, and they were like moving stuff out into the carport and kind of clearing out the house. It looked like they were having like an estate sale type of thing. So I went in and was just having a conversation with them about what their plans were with the property. They were going to fix it up. They were going to list it with an agent. They were going to just find an investor for it. They're all over the place, right? They really didn't have a plan. And so sitting down with them and just understanding, okay, what is the best exit strategy for you on this property, and really understanding what their financial needs were at the time. They really need to pay off a lot of attorney fees and medical fees and all these things.
Mhm.
And it turned out that just a cash as is offer was the best plan for them to be able to accomplish all those goals of paying off all their bills and have money in their pocket and not have to deal with contractors and trying to figure out how to redesign this property. But it just came from me like walking down in the neighborhood. You know what I mean? I was just
Right.
walking around and I was kind of done for the day. You know, it was kind of dusk and I was like, you know what, I'm done. I'm hungry, whatever. I've been sweating all day in Phoenix. And it was just that last conversation that I had. And I spent a couple hours with him that first time. It's just, you never know. I mean, if you're being proactive, you never know when that conversation is going to hit. And it turned out to be a really great deal for us and for the investor that we sold it to. But it's just from walking around in a neighborhood. You know what I mean? No budget,
Right.
no real plan. No, I mean, kind of a goal for the day to have a good conversation with the property owner, but just it was like serendipity. You know what I
Mhm.
mean? And
Right.
it's crazy how often that happens.
Well, and what's interesting in the way you describe that is really cool because a lot of times, and granted, investors have to feed their families, they have to make money, whatever. But a lot of times people think that they have to have results. And the goal is the result. But that really shouldn't be the result. The goal should be the process. So you just said, I
100%.
went to this neighborhood to have a good conversation.
Mhm.
A lot of investors would say, well, I went to this neighborhood to find a house. No, 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 no. You went to have a good conversation. And if the house comes, it comes. But you were respecting the process
Yep.
of going and having those good conversations. And those good conversations then lead to the results, if that makes sense. That's really cool.
If you have enough conversations and make enough offers, you win.
Right.
You do.
Yeah.
I mean, you just do.